Hey everybody, this is Josh.
This is Matt.
And it's Aaron, and welcome back to Gaming with Ourselves. So, Home Alone 2 on Super Nintendo. Matt finished up Home Alone, the original, pretty damn quick. And we've already compared the movies, we've compared the games, similarities, differences.
Last thing we were going to say was Josh's opinion on it and the game you wanted him to stream.
Oh, no, the game he wants you to stream.
Oh, right.
I'm going to do that the Undead and Undressed one for PS4 in January. He is going to do Resident Evil 4 on PC in January, and now he has to pick a game for you. Which, Matt, would you rather stream on PS4 or would you rather stream on PC?
PS4.
He can actually stream on anything. Remember, we have the ability to stream whatever we want here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he would rather stream on PS4, so pick a game for him to stream on PS4.
I mean, it doesn't have to be PS4.
It doesn't have to be PS4.
Well, okay, it doesn't have to be PS4, but it's your preference.
you
would
prefer
rather
console.
I prefer console. That's my
Okay.
thing.
All right, so if you prefer console over PC, so you would rather stream on PS4, that's fine.
Yeah.
So what game on PS4, Josh, would Matt find fun to stream?
I gotta think of what we have available.
I mean, you have downloadable titles, so you have free games every month.
Hell, I gotta think of what's available. I would say...
Oh,
And he gets choked by Tim Curry.
there.
Damn it, that's... Trying to think, we got so much shit, it's hard to...
Yeah, I can go anywhere from Nintendo all the way to, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, so...
All right, so there you go. You got a wide variety. Anything on console that you think Matt would enjoy streaming for the month of January? Just something that you think, like, every Wednesday when he streams in January, he can probably beat it.
Damn it.
We're going to be here a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's so much he's got.
You know what I think would be good for him? The original Halo.
Original Halo?
Yeah, didn't they do a remaster of that?
Yeah,
You do.
I've been wanting Josh to go through it with me. He knows. I have the Master Chief Collection.
I think that would be a good game for Matt to stream. Hell, actually, that would be a good game for both of you to stream if you want to do that.
Well,
If you want to stream on Mondays and Wednesdays together, for
that's up to him.
An hour. Say an hour and a half on Monday and an hour and a half on Wednesday. The both of you stream that game together. That would be something interesting for the channel to see.
That's his call.
Well, Josh, you have plenty of time to think about that. So what we're going to do here then after this is we're going to dedicate this episode to see if Matt can get fairly far. If he can make it to a different stage or at least start to progress. We're going to dedicate this whole episode to that. So... oh my god. Anyway.
Oh man, really? Now they put me way back here.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna dedicate this whole episode. We got about 20 minutes left, so we're gonna see if Matt can get anywhere. If he can't make it anywhere in this whole fucking episode, he's got 20 minutes to try to do something to wow Josh and I, so we're not just looking at the same shit. So you're not just looking at the same shit. So we don't run out of shit to talk about. We're going to switch to a game that I am going to play. I have an emergency backup Christmas game with Santa included, hopefully. So, yeah, we're going to switch to that. And then, after that, well, guess what?
Damn it.
what we talked about. The 12 Days of Gaming is coming up, so we're gonna have to start that. Who's starting that, Josh? Is it me?
I have to take a look at the list. Let me see if I got the list on me really quick.
All right, yeah, I know somebody's starting. I know
I am
picked out our
starting
games.
it.
You are starting it. What's the game you are starting with?
Do we really want to reveal that
Are
already?
we revealing that?
Okay, you know what? No, we don't want to reveal that. Send me a text about that at some point to remind me during the week. So yeah, we got a whole lot of secrets. It's like going to be a gift. Well, you know what? It fits for the holiday intro that we have. We have like a gift being unwrapped, the sound of it anyway. Hey, think of that as the 12 Days of Gaming. This whole month we're just celebrating gifts, holidays, fun shit. All right, so cool. All right, yeah. So, whew. I know I picked all PC games. That's what I did. I was like, hey, you know what? I want to stream some PC games that I've been looking at in my Steam library that I want to go through. I know you guys picked games that you thought would be super fun. I'm venturing out. I pick games that I think are going to be fun, but I also think, well, three of them I've never played before. And then, as a Christmas present, I bought us one to play for Christmas.
We'll never tell. Wait, we will later.
Well, that's going to be a fun episode because depending on how much we get recorded of it, we plan on doing these 12 Days of Gaming as half-hour episodes, at least for editing purposes. So who knows? I'll extend it from a half hour to whatever. Like I said, for editing purposes, if it goes on for even an hour will probably be the cutoff point. I'll see what works. It's Christmas. Fuck it. You know, it'd be funny if somebody made a game, like a hack or a homebrew or however you would want to call it, on... I think it would work for Super Nintendo. I think it could work as a side-scroller of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Make that into a movie. I think that would be funny. Like driving the car on the highway, have it like, you know, as a first-person perspective, and then trying to get it underneath the semi-truck and keep it there for a certain amount of time, and then going out in the snow and maybe like, you know, who knows, fighting off like little woodland creatures to get your tree. You could have the whole scene with Cousin Eddie kidnapping your boss. Like, you could play as Cousin Eddie going to kidnap him, and then driving the RV back. You could play the whole scene with the cops, like trying to avoid getting caught by the police. I think it could be a very good game. Oh my God, Clark going down the hill on the sled at supersonic fucking speeds.
Gotta have the shit. Oh God, you gotta have the Tylenol scene.
Yep. Like, just have it as like a cutscene.
Clip.
Like,
I don't even care as long as it's a clip.
Have his face, and then actually have it say, "Holy shit, where's the
Hallelujah.
Tylenol?"
Where the fuck's the Tylenol?
and you also have to have the clip where he's like, when Santa Claus squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the
nut house. Yeah, that's the same rant.
Also, we're gonna have more. We haven't had this much fun since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. Have all that. Yes, make it into a game. Somebody out there, they can do that. Oh my God, that would be awesome. Put it on an SNES cart exclusively. Send it to us. Jesus.
Yeah.
Send it to us. We will play it on this show.
Hell yeah, it will.
We will play it. Somebody will play it. I will play it. Matt will play it. Josh will play it. Somebody will play it. Oh my god, that would be so funny. That would be a great game to play at any time, too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious to play.
So, Josh, what are your thoughts on the game and the movie?
The game's ass. The movie was alright.
Okay. I was like, I know we told him that. I don't think we ever...
See, this is why we're only giving Matt this episode to do something to wow us, to really, because otherwise we're gonna run out of stuff to talk about.
Yep.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to start talking about, like, you know, who knows what. We're gonna have to start talking about what thread count we think the sheets are that the maid's standing on. Like, and by that point, you do not want to hear us ramble on. I'm almost ready to hit that point in a few minutes, and we still have time to spare yet. So, Matt, please do something, man. Wow the shit out of me. Wow the shit out of Josh. I want to hear Josh be more fucking excited than he was when he finally found out that his hand's gonna break from the controls of Undertale.
That excited, are you?
Well, that's how
Trust
I
me,
am.
I am trying my best.
I am pumped, but I want to know if Josh is pumped, because he's not saying anything. He's very, very quiet right now.
Yeah, you are, Josh. What's up?
This game is ass. It's not Die Hard.
It's not Die. Oh God.
Wow. This
Oh,
is
okay.
tough.
Which Die Hard?
I don't know.
So that one on NES is garbage.
Just the movie. I just want to watch the movie.
Oh. I thought you meant Die Hard the game. I was like, Die Hard Arcade is cool.
You know what that vacuum cleaner reminds me of?
What?
The Simpsons arcade game with Marge.
Oh God, I
Marge
love that.
Simpson hitting people with a giant vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
That game was cool. That guy in the blue shirt reminds me of Spock. This crazy umbrella lady, she reminds me. Oh, I don't even know. The dude with the mustache and the that coat.
Just some weird pedophile dude.
No, he reminds me of, okay, so like the cop from Keystone Capers. He came from the Keystone State, Pennsylvania. So he went to New York then, and this was his case. His first case was like fucking trying to bust a young boy. Oh my god, dude, I just figured out a theory. Okay, so hear me out. Alright, so Keystone Capers, Atari 2600 game, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you're a cop, and you're going... You are used to crazy fucking shit. You are used to planes, and suitcases, and shopping carts, and bouncing red fucking hot dog balls. I don't know. So anyway... And basically, your job all day, you're at a mall. This is all you're doing. You're just going up an escalator or elevator, and you're trying to outsmart this criminal. Okay, so that's your job. So eventually, you let so many criminals go that they fire you. So you go to New York, and you go under a whole new name. You are no longer the Keystone Caper cop. You go under a whole brand new name. So now you're No,
Man,
bro,
you really thought this out, Aaron.
Hear me out. This is a good theory. So you go to New York. Boom, they throw you in this hotel where there's fucking suitcases and vacuum cleaners and shit, right? So right away you're like, oh, this is like that mall. I already know this shit. So now, instead of trying to catch a bad guy, you're trying to catch a little kid. So you're like, oh, damn, you know, you're trying to be noble. You're trying to save this little kid. But he has a fucking boxing glove in an air-powered rocket launcher. So he hits you in the gut. He knocks you so fucking hard out that you're in a coma. You wake up. It's years later, dude. It's years later. So much has changed. The world no longer consists of runaway fucking luggage and bullshit like that. Right there, boom, coma. So it no longer consists of runaway luggage and children and pizzas and airplanes and all that bullshit. And, you know, Spock is a waiter and all that. No. The world is normal. Something happened, we don't know what, but the world is finally normal, and it is as it should be. But your memories of being a cop and how this kid fucked you over are just haunting. So who do you become? Well, you changed your name once already, and you are a detective. You become Shelby in Heavy Rain, and you kill that kid. And that's
Damn.
why. That's why you kill kids, because the world is a different place now, and you want
Really?
you just want your vengeance. So there's that theory confirmed. Am I right?
Yes. You know what? I don't care.
Why were you stripping the chef?
That's what Josh is focused on right now. Oh, Jesus! He made it somewhere.
And it's a blind piano player.
Dude, I thought it was like a lady with sunglasses and she has candy cane cigarettes.
Oh.
She has like a pack and like.
But is
one's,
this
like,
supposed
stuck
to be
up.
the scene where they take him and then he pinches the lady's butt and he tells them, you know, one of them did it? And
Yeah,
then
maybe.
But she wasn't wearing glasses.
Dude, it's. Oh, there it is! There it
You
is!
nerd! She says pervert.
Oh my God, you nerd!
Oh, damn.
Oh, you know what I like too? I like how it's just their heads cut out in Photoshop and just pasted on these crappy bodies. Oh my God!
All right.
So
Here we
check
are in
this
Central
out.
Park.
Now, Matt, if you die here, you have to start all over, correct?
I assume so.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We got a little bit of time left.
Okay, so
if you can continue on and not lose all your lives and not have to start over by the end of this episode, awesome. We'll spend some time. Basically, whenever you have to go back to that start menu, whenever you have to go back to that hotel, we have something in reserve on backup that we'll switch to. Otherwise, you've got the rest of this episode and all of next episode to not fucking die. So really hone in your inner Billy Mitchell. Get this shit on lockdown, Matt. These fucking coins, dude. And look at this guy, like coming out of the bush. Coming
they've
out
got,
of the
like,
bushes.
you know, these what, muggers? What would you call them? Just bandits? What are these guys?
Well, I don't know. It's like I don't even know what they're like. What is it that they're swinging?
They're trying to club him, I guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like a club. It looks like it looks like it's like a. Well, it looks like it's like a Snickers. Like they come out of the
Snickers bar?
bushes. They're like, "Yo, kid! Oh my God! You know who it is? You know who that guy in the brown is, anyway? That's the guy from Rocky. It's hey, kid! What we need is greasy, fast speed." But he's like, "But you're not yourself when you're hungry, kid. Here, eat a Snickers." So he's like trying to like hit you with it from the bushes, like just like pow right in the kisser. I don't know who that other guy is that was in black, but that other guy is Meredith Burgess. Is that his name? Correct?
Yeah,
I believe?
Burgess Meredith? Or Burgess Meredith? Yeah.
Burgess
Yeah.
Meredith or Meredith?
Yeah,
Burgess?
Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith. Okay.
Yes.
Josh is probably just like
I'm dumbfounded right now.
Josh probably thinks he's in a fucking episode of the Twilight Zone right now. Which, you know what, is really cool because I know during New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, like, the Sci-Fi Channel has a marathon of Twilight Zone. I am always stoked for that time of the year. I love watching the Twilight Zone. One of my favorite shows.
You know what other one? I mean, I think it's underrated, but I enjoyed it, was Night Gallery. But,
Very good.
I like Night Gallery.
Alfred Hitchcock Presents was very good. And you know what? Twilight Zone had a lot of appearances from Burgess Meredith.
Really?
He was in a lot of episodes. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm not going to look it up right now. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me in the comments. But I believe he's in the episode where the guy with his glasses, remember? He loses his glasses.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to read, and his wife, like, hey, everybody's, like, basically telling him he can't read. And then the end of the world happens, and he's in the vault. And then it's just him and his books, and he's like, oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I can read. And then he steps on his own glasses and breaks them, and now he can't see. And he's like, but there was time now. You know, it's like a really fucked up episode. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that was Meredith Burgess. Or Burgess Meredith. Fuck.
Oh, I don't know.
The Rocky dude. Let's just refer to him as that.
Burgess Meredith.
Hey, Josh.
The
you know what?
Penguin.
Josh, see if I'm right about that. Look up the Twilight Zone episode about the guy losing his glasses. See if that was, and then if I'm wrong, which you're free to point out, let me know what episode of the Twilight Zone Burgess Meredith, got it right, Rocky Dude was in.
All right.
Josh seems a little dumbfounded even about that. It's like, okay, I guess we're going to talk about the Twilight Zone now. Matt only has 2 lives.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
You're doing better though. You're doing better. I don't know what this. That's the pigeon lady.
Yes.
Right there, which I'm sure she was an inspiration behind Hey Arnold. I'm sure Hey Arnold's pigeon lady or pigeon dude and the log lady. I'm sure the log lady was an inspiration for this from Twin Peaks, for this bird lady.
Another Twin Peaks reference.
It is. I gotta get him in there. And then I am pretty sure that that was an inspiration for the pigeon dude. Hey, you did it! You did it. Look at that. She's shaking your hand, and she's like, "Go, young one, up the ladder."
But she looks like she's wearing something on her head.
Well, the uncle's house. Holy shit, we're already at the uncle's house. You might beat this. This is it. I'm pretty sure the uncle's house is it, like for the movie anyway. Josh, where do we stand on that Twilight Zone stuff?
I got to figure out what series you were talking about because there's
the original
apparently
series from the 50s.
The
50s
50s?
and 60s. Yeah,
Okay.
The 50s and 60s were
Rod Sterling.
Rod
okay,
Sterling.
I'm looking through the...
No, Rod Sterling.
Rod.
Rod Sterling.
Yeah, I'm looking through the cast right now really quick to see.
Okay. We got a little bit of time left. Matt's already made it to the uncle's house. Jesus. Oh, is that Harry?
Yeah.
I think that was Harry. You know, it was a good movie from the 80s. Switching gears here. And I heard, I'm thinking of the name Harry. Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh.
That was a funny
Did they
movie.
make a movie out of that?
That was a movie. That was Harry and the Hendersons was a movie.
William Shatner was in Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah. That's...
so was... but that was the movie, John Lithgow.
Cliff Robertson was in it.
Yeah,
Cliff Robertson, he played Peter Parker's uncle in the first 3 movies.
Oh.
Or at least the first series with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, William Shatner is very famous for that, his scene on the Twilight Zone.
Is he on the plane?
Airplane
Okay.
with the gremlin and saying, "There's something on the wing. Something is out there."
Is that why they criticize him on Star Trek on that?
Yes.
Or does he actually act like that on Star Trek?
No, see, you know what it is? I think a lot of people over-exaggerate a lot of things. I know there is, I'm not going to say it, but there is a show that over-exaggerated Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, where he says, originally the line is, Jeff Goldblum says in response about life, he says, life finds a way.
Yeah.
That's how he says it. Well, this show exaggerates it to saying he says it as life finds a way. Well, see, he never said it like that. So people take out of context what
Well,
he
it's like the
said
whole Luke,
in...
I am your father. That's not in the movie. It says, no, I am your father.
Yeah, so...
And actually, since you were bringing up Star Trek, in no episode does he actually say, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, so, there was just... they basically took his line from the Twilight Zone and, oh, well, that's how he says everything. And it's not true. So, same type of deal, so...
Okay, yeah, he said... You'd think they would explain that back, just now. I mean, why would it come such a thing, a shtick, as you want to call it, or whatever, when,
yeah,
it's not their go-to calling card. I mean, yes, Christopher Walken does talk like that, but not all the time.
Yeah, it's just very weird. I don't know what to say about it all. My God,
Robert
this game-
Duvall was in an episode.
Man, I need to know.
wow.
I bet I have to fall through the floorboard.
Well,
Grab
guess
I
what?
need that
Dennis
key.
Hopper.
Is
Guess
it
what,
time?
Matt? It's time.
Oh boy!
It's time. It's time for everybody to remember that if you like this video, to click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, click subscribe below. There'll be a link at the end of the video as well. And follow us on Twitter at gaming5150. Oh, I'm sorry, at gaming_5150. And Matt, you have some closing remarks.
That they need to remember that there's always room for one more.